So I'm out here in my 97 Chevy Silverado, and I'm trying to get this Jack toolbox out of the back seat because I'm ripping the interior apart to clean everything. I just got this truck and I couldn't get this stupid jack stud off of here. And so I went through all my nuts and bolts and stuff, and I happened to find a couple of nuts that fit this thread. They have some washers on them too. But what I did to get it out of here is I basically tightened that bottom nut right here. That one is tightened to this one, and then this one is tightened to this one, to create basically 3 layers of stopping power. If you have regular nuts that don't have these washers mounted to them, it would work a lot better. But basically I just tightened it on there and got it real nice and tight, and then started twisting on it. And I haven't even gotten it all the way off yet, but it is moving down here now because there is no flat spots down here to attach this to. Let's see if we can see, it's moving. But I got to get this one out of here, and then well, once I get that all backed out, I got to get that one out, and then this jack box should come up. But I got to get this jack box out of the way because I can't get to that seat bolt on the bottom. There's a nut on the bottom of it, and the jack box is in the way of getting the ratchet in there. But that's how you'll get that stud off there. The cover goes over the jack box, and there's usually a spinny wheel, like a giant wing nut that's plastic, that'll go down on top of it to tighten the lid down to the jack box. But if you want to get it off here without having to grind anything, and still be able to possibly use it in the future, if you want to put it back, then this would be the way to do it. This is the same method that most mechanics use to get a stuck stud out of an engine block. They'll just mount 2 nuts together, and then that way you can twist on the bottom nut or inside nut or whatever, the one closest to the block, and spin that stud out of the block. But that's my method of getting it out of here. Hopefully it helps somebody. So I finally got this thing out of here. I think the biggest problem, honestly, like, it's all wet down there because I've been spraying WD-40 down in the hole and working this back and forth. I got it out a couple of turns and I put it back in, and I got it out a couple more and then I put it all the way back in, and until I basically got it to the point where you can see the end of it is rusted. So I think the first step in this coming out easily is to go under the truck, find this bolt, and clean all the rust off the threads with like a wire wheel or something. And it'll probably come out much easier than what mine did, because it took me like 15 minutes of turning it back and forth, in and out, putting some freaking WD-40 on it, turning it back and forth, before I was able to get this out of here. But it worked. Like I said, if you have nuts that don't have washers on it, it would work better, but I don't have them. Now I'll just use the wrenches, and I'll take the top one off, and then I'll separate the 2 in the middle, and then I'll take the bottom one off, and this will technically still be usable again if I want to use it in the future. Hopefully that helps somebody. I just removed this jack box from the back seat of the truck that I just got, and I found a mouse house behind it. So that'll get cleaned up. I really doubt that's all from stuff just falling back there. We got rocks, we've got fuzz, we've got plastic pieces, there's a nut. Hopefully nobody's home